Hi, this is Rich Burgeon at the Veterans Outreach Center for another episode of Video VetNet, also known as Virtual VetNet. I'd like to talk to you today with my newfound friend, Chelsea Lepore from Hammer Packaging. And Chelsea, wanted to see what's going on over at Hammer Packaging. Can you give us a little information about what they do and where they are located?
Yes, so Hammer Packaging is a printing and packaging facility in West Henrietta and Gates in the Rochester Tech Park. They do all the printing and packaging of any labels in the food and beverage industry. So any major brands like Snapple, Poland Spring, Great Value, Hellmann's Mayonnaise, Pure Leaf, Gerber, I can name 100 of them. So in the Henrietta facility, they do all of the offset printing. And at the Gates location, they do roll finishing, sheet finishing, and flexographic printing.
Super. So, how many people are in the company?
We're growing. We have 500 plus right now. We've, in the new year, expanded. Every department has started to add in new equipment, so we're definitely growing and in the process of expanding.
That's terrific. I'm glad to hear that. So, with the growth, what kind of positions is the company going to be hiring for?
A lot of the positions will be production associates. They can be entry level or mid-level, machine operators as well. They don't have to come in with specific machine operating experience, just overall know how to run a machine. It's like be able to set up, do like minor mechanical fixes, and know how to like log in for jobs.
Okay.
The production associates are, you can come in with no experience, or you can come in with 2+ years. It'll depend on kind of what department specifically. Every department's a little bit different in what they require, and pay also is dependent on experience.
Nice. So, it's good to hear that you all are growing, have all these jobs that are out there and available. Are these jobs anywhere along the bus line by chance?
So we do have a bus line to the Gates location. It's not directly on shift times. There are a lot of people that use the bus, but they do have to get there about 45 minutes to an hour before their shift. I do know people who kind of coordinate with friends once they start, and they can kind of get rides home after that. But buses do run through the tech park.
Okay, and I take it with the growth, there's also overtime available?
Yes. We prefer that you are open to overtime, especially the busy season, which is coming up. So March to September, when we do all the printing of the seat bags, like seat packets for like Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Okay, that sounds great. It's good to know that they have a busy season also.
Yeah.
And helps you plan ahead. So, any kind of qualifications, special qualifications that anyone is going to need in order to be able to apply for any of these positions?
The highest education we require is 10th grade. Obviously preferable like GED or some type of, it doesn't even have to be GED or high school diploma, even if they went to like YAMTEP, like a educational training program,
Right.
Anything like that is, preferable, but 10th grade is the highest that's required.
Beautiful. Well, I'm glad to hear that you at least are bringing people in here and giving them an opportunity in a trade type facility. By the way, is the facility union?
Yes, yep, it is a union. It's the Teamsters union, and anybody that's brought in direct has 90 days before they enter the union. Anyone that's brought in temp to hire has to be hired on at the 90 days.
Oh, okay, so that means that there are temp and full-time, part-time and full-time jobs available.
Yes, so the full-time positions are 40 hours plus the overtime, and the part-time positions have to run Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and you can add in a Saturday if you want to. The only thing with the part-time is that you have to be able to go full-time at 90 days, or you have to be done with your assignment at 90 days.
Gotcha. So the temporary positions that you're using, are you doing it through an agency, or are you doing it on your own?
So we have RBA staffing on site full-time. Our recruiter's name is Nick, and he is on site at the Rochester Tech Park location. So he, introduces you to everyone. He tours you, he interviews you, he onboards you, does all the paperwork if you need help, and gets you started on your first day. He sits in the largest department that we have, so that if you have any issues like with pay or you can't work a Saturday or whatever, you can just come in and see him, which is nice.
That is good. It's really great having somebody right on site.
Yes.
I'd appreciate that as an employee myself. So, there's obviously going to be some training that goes on inside the facility. But I just do want to bring up to our veterans, we do have training that we offer here through our training programs that we have. Our training programs are all free. Everything that we do is free. And we have training programs that are in OSHA. We have CPR, AED, and first aid training. We have forklift training that we can help our veterans get, so that it would help our employers, our community partners, get a person that is, well, full able-bodied human being when they walk in the door. And hopefully it will help you as far as your business is growing. So anyway, could you do me a favor though and run down the actual application process for me?
Yeah, so the application, you can go right online and do it on your phone. It's super simple. It'll go through, it'll have you fill out personal information, 2 references in your past work experience. After that, it comes over to me and I will call, it depends on how the candidate wants to be contacted, call, text, or email. I can do whatever. And then I will either bring them in for an interview. During COVID, I'm trying to avoid doing that, so over the phone would be preferable. From there, I get an interview set up for them with the department manager.
Super.
And they literally tour them and go into full detail about the position, the environment, breaks, everything.
Really great. Yeah, and speaking of COVID, I'm glad that you and I are able to discuss through our COVID screen, and we don't need to wear our masks at this very moment. However, we always do take precautions here around the Veterans Outreach Center when it comes to COVID. We all wear masks as we're walking around and working with others. I just want to make sure that our vets feel safe when they come to see us, and make sure that they know that if there is anything that they want to do over the phone or through Zoom or any other, or through Teams, we are able to help with that as well. There are a lot of organizations now that are out there that are trying really hard to avoid face-to-face, and because of that, Zoom, Teams, things like that are going to be the wave of the future. And I want to make sure that our vets know that we have all kinds of opportunity here for them to sit down one-on-one with an employment specialist so that we can show them how to utilize this type of interview skill. So I appreciate you coming by here and talking to us with all of this information that you have about Hammer Packaging, especially about the growth. That's pretty exciting, actually.
Yes.
So I really would like to make sure that you and I are going to be in close contact, and when any of our vets actually put in an application to work for Hammer Packaging, I'd like to let them know that we would be doing a follow-up letter if we're your employment specialist here to Chelsea or anyone that she asks us to designate a letter to make certain that all information that they are in need of over at Hammer is going to be given to them properly. So Chelsea, thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time, and thanks for giving our veterans some focus and attention.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very excited to be partnering with you guys.
Thanks. This is Rich Burgeon and Chelsea Lepore for Virtual VetNet. Thanks very much. Have a great day.